real. Say the world just don't know what they will.
Welcome
This is the anthem for those who stay peace. So Mr.
to
Ruckus,
get into it with Amina. This is kind of a pop-up read, something I just was moved to do. I was talking to my daughter and she was telling me how, sorry, I got my scoop up here. She was telling me how she could use a little clarity or direction. And like, how do I progress forward? Something of that extent. And it took me a minute because I was trying to figure out how to put that into a reading where I could answer those questions. How do you progress forward? What should you do if you're feeling stagnant, as if you're not moving forward? And so after talking to a few people, getting some vibes, sorry, I'm putting on my bracelets. I came up with what should be the next step for progress in 24 hours. So hopefully this reading here will give you some guidance as to how you should move forward. Now, initially when I came up with this, it was supposed to be in the next 48 hours. For some reason, when I went to write it in my book, I wrote 24. So this must be a sort of 911 reading where spirit feels like, no, these are things that need to be realized within the next day because some major things are shifting and moving in the lives of this light tribe. So you can use this for the next 24 hours or use it for the next 48, whichever seems to resonate with you. I'm going to give you some items that I'm going to choose intuitively right now for you to be able to choose your pal. Okay? Whatever I'm immediately drawn to is what I'm going to go for. And it's like my eyes are being like just drawn to things immediately. So I'm not going to deny. I'm going to just grab where I'm drawn. And that will be your pal. What you would use to choose your pal. Not sure why this is jumping in my face. No crystals. That's a shocker. Okay. So here's your 4 pals. I think my chair's up as high as it can go. No, it was not. There we go. I said I feel like I'm so far from my mic. And why does it look like my things are slanted? All right, because I made this very perfectly straight. Okay, so these are your 4 pals. Each of them should help give you some insight as to what should be your next step. What should you do next? So as you can see, the top cards may be different on each pal. How come you didn't get a card? You didn't get an advice card, this one. Hold on, let me grab one. Oh, okay. You know what I did? This card, okay, this pal you must need. This pal here has 2 advice cards. I didn't realize I did that. So pal 4, for whatever reason, needed to get advice from both decks. I'm going to leave that as it is and not correct it. Okay, so let's try this again. Pal number 1 is represented by this happy Buddha. Pal number 2 is represented by this candle. Pal number 3 is represented by my astrological and numerology dice pouch. And pal 4 is represented by my homemade oracle deck. Okay, Please take a deep breath. Exhale. Breathe out. And choose the pile that you feel most drawn to. I'll be starting with pile. Surprise, number 4. We're going to go backwards today, just to give people that choose 4 a chance to go first. Just because you're drawn to number 4 shouldn't mean you always have to go last. So don't try to switch up your choice now. If you chose 4, you're going first. If you chose 3, you're going second. If you chose 2, you're going third. And if you chose 1, you're going last. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Okay, pile 4. What's good? You're going first today. Okay, so let's see, because you got 2 cards of advice. So something is coming in that it's very important you are ready for it. First, I'll talk to you about your first thing you chose that you were drawn to, which is my first Oracle deck I ever made. I feel like there's something you're embarking on that maybe your first time doing it. Maybe you're a little nervous. I'm just hearing reassurance that you'll be okay. I'm going to give you a card from this deck that'll hopefully assist you. Maybe an affirmation will come out, maybe a chakra point to focus on, just some form of encouragement. Wow. Okay. Get a whole new wardrobe. Revamp your look. You're going places fast. Didn't I say something's coming in very quickly for you? Time to take some action. Wow. So this is why. And then we have the heart chakra coming through. Something you really love or have been putting your heart towards for a very long time is going to manifest for you very, very soon. So we're going to find out how you can progress to it, possibly what it could be, what could be a challenge, and get you a little bit more advice. But pretty much your ancestors are saying it's time now. Whatever's coming in, it is time. Get ready to take action. And it's something where your appearance is going to be important. Maybe being well dressed, how you present yourself will be highly scrutinized or inspiring in some way. Okay, your advice cards go last. So we're going to sit them here. First, let's see what opportunity for progress is coming towards you now. 9 of Cups. Oh my God. And the 7 of Coins. I don't think I'm going to take reversals today. Yeah, it came out reversed, so I will take note of that, but I'm not going to accept reversals today. Just give you the message. So the opportunity that's coming your way is something that you've been planting for a very long time. When you get the 7 of Cups, it's about patience. It's about having perseverance and resilience. It's about planting the seeds and knowing and trusting that they are going to manifest. With it reversed, perhaps you're growing impatient at this time and you're like, okay, I need to see something. But we have wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, look at the celebration here. Whatever this is, it's about to make you very, very happy. Very happy. And it's about to come in, so don't give up just yet. This patience that you've had has been noted by the universe, and you will receive something within the next 24 to 48 hours that will show you your progress has been made. Now, what tool is being given to you from your ancestors that will help you progress now? I want you to claim it. Flowing river. This gives me the energy of the gift of things flowing into your life naturally at this time. And you just being an open vessel to accept this flow. I'm going to put that right there. Hopefully I could get all of these to fit on the screen in some way. But this is a sign that everything is falling into place. I figured I'll put that with the 9 of Cups. Everything is falling into place because you're not resisting the flow, is what I'm hearing. And if you are, it's time for you to just let go and let things flow, because everything is unfolding perfectly in perfect timing. Like you're in some kind of flow right now that everything that you've been planting, that you've been waiting for, it's coming in. Alrighty. What aspect of yourself is rising to the surface to help you progress now? You need to embrace this aspect. The drum, dream, and journey. So your ability to visualize, your ability to see things coming in, you have the gift that a lot of humans struggle with, and that's the ability to believe before you see it. If you can believe before you see it, that's a great power. You see how he looks like he's looking off into the distance? He's seeing this, he saw this, or he sees the fruits of this tree before the fruits have even been, brought into actual reality. That is a gift that's rising to the surface for you, because it allows you to be in the vibration of what you want before it comes in. That's how you get what you want. Okay, what else we got for you? Oh, what magic is within you that you don't yet see? Or what purpose? We have the rhythm Lingen coming through, and it says time to soar. It's time. How many times you gotta be told this? Like a phoenix, rise up from past experiences and be the great light again. So something might have made you a little discouraged. Maybe you felt like it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. They're saying, no, it's time now. It will work. Don't lose your focus. It's about to happen. You're going to get a surprise in the next day to 2 days. I thought I cleared this desk off pretty good. I don't know. I feel like saying you about to be eaten, because I ate here yesterday and I never eat on this desk that often without having everything covered. And it's like salt on the table. And it just made me think like you about to be eaten. Okay, let's keep going. What do you need to do now? We have the new pearl. Okay. So the new pearl, I'm actually going to go to the book because this book is very interesting. The Wild Unknown Alchemy Guidebook. It's very, very, very deep. So even though I channel, I do like to see what was the intention of the card initially. The new pearl, remember I said it just feels like you're doing something that you haven't done before. It feels like it's something you might have tried in a different way. It didn't go the way you expected. You kind of said, I'm not gonna be able to do that. But then something in you, you're like you're someone who just can't give up. And I feel like you continue to plant seeds in that area, but you said, I'm not gonna put all my energy there because I was disappointed in the past. But what's coming is a totally new experience because you did things differently than you did it the first time. And that's why they're saying, be that great light again, because something has shifted. Something is coming in, something new. And it says grit, irritation, and waiting. That's exactly what you've been doing. So, what do you need to do now? Wait. Just go with the flow. The great pearl is the new pearl is one of the great promises of alchemy. From a single grain of sand, the pearl forms slowly. Y'all know how long a pearl takes to form? And look, and it says, but surely in the salty mouth of the oyster. It forms slowly but surely in the salty mouth of the oyster, which I was just wiping salt away. So everything has a reason and a sign. I've been told today to pay attention to signs and synchronicities, and I'm noticing a lot more right now. So the new pearl is seen as a miracle to many who don't understand how it forms. What they want you to know, what your ancestors are trying to tell you is the work is underway, but the gem has yet to be formed. So there's still some things you need to fine tune. You see how here you were a little bit ready to be like, I don't see this coming in. There's aspects of yourself that have to let go of the past experiences. Don't rush into anything. Don't seek a return on your efforts. Just go with the flow. Turn to patience, consistency, and humility, okay? To get rid of any discomfort that you're experiencing while you're waiting. And just let time do its work. Relax, believe. Relax and believe. All right? That's what is needed right now. Don't worry about things right now. They want you to know that everything is working and flowing exactly what your ancestors were telling you here. Everything is flowing, okay? So, what could be a challenge for you at this time? The comic? So let's see a little bit more about the comic. I have never pulled the comic before, so this card looks totally different, new to me. Okay, so let me find the comic. All right, so the comic, how can this be a challenge to you? The Joker, the Clown, the Fool. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. Okay. That through laughter, you can get through darkness. However, humor requires you to see the situation from afar. The comic sees and accepts the messiness of life and uses it as material to be mixed and shaped into a potion to soothe the stressed and serious mind. They literally lighten us up. So the comic is seen as like the sage or the magician, working healing magic upon any audience who will lend an ear. So the comic can be a healer. So I don't really see a challenge at this time. It literally feels like they're advising you to take a more comical stance at looking at things. Maybe you're being advised to lighten up. That in this moment of waiting and patience and past disappointments, you may be kind of in a space of, I don't want to try this again. But it's time now for you to do it. And time to soar. So I think at this time, there's no obstacle, no challenge right now, but to lighten up and to see things humorously. Enjoy life. All right, let's get to your advice. My number 4s. We have second ray of wisdom. Very, very, very much being protected and guided at this time. And you have drunk with love. Let love lift you to freedom. Okay. The second ray of wisdom a lot of times can be associated to Jesus Christ, like energy or mindset. It's a consciousness of loving wisdom straight from the heart of the universe. So they're literally advising you, whatever it is that you want to progress in, be it a relationship or a career move, make sure that it's coming straight from your heart. Okay, because that's how you're going to attract in your wish fulfillment. All right. There's an opportunity to heal and to restore and to understand things through the power of love. And also the light of ancient wisdom that's being bestowed upon you at this time. This is Buddha energy as well coming through. Okay. So they're trying to help you to fully receive and integrate the blessing of this ray that's coming in from the universe. Okay. It's the energy of the open and loving heart of the universe. It just draws all things towards you like that are of love. And it's being given to you at this time to help you attract into your life the people, the opportunities, and the teachings that will help you succeed in your life mission. So you have to trust. Also trust that you have a message to share, that you might be able to share something that may be educational for others. Let love lift you to freedom. Okay? Whatever it is that you want to do, or get out into the world, allow yourself to be guided by love. Don't be frustrated. And I literally just saw those words go by. I was looking at something and it said, don't be frustrated. So maybe you needed to hear that as well. You need to let go of any ego and see things through the eyes of love. And then you'll be surrounded by that energy, a pure love that like you've never known before. I feel like your soul tribe is coming in, and you're going to be surrounded by a community of friends, all who have the same open-hearted energy. All right. Yeah, and that's really what I got for you. When you're in this state, you create great things. And that's what I have for you, how you should progress or the steps you should take in the next day to 2 days. I hope this resonated and helped you in some way, my number 4s. I'm sending you so much love and blessings on your journey. It sounds amazing. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Please like this video and remember to subscribe if you're new here. Later. Hey, Pal 3. If you were drawn to my pouch here, I feel like what should be the next step for progress in the 24 days? Well, 24 hours is what I meant to say, but maybe you guys have something that's going to take a little longer to manifest. However, you're going to be told what you can do in the next 24 hours to get it to come in. Maybe quicker or smoother or in the way that you would like it to. Let's see what's going on here. I feel like you also may be my pal that is a little confused as to what direction to progress in, because this bag makes me think mystery. Like I'm not sure, I don't know what's ahead, what to expect. Wow. Okay. That other dice went flying. Let me see where it went. Talk about mystery. It completely rolled away. I don't even see it. Let me pause and find this die. Wow, my 3s. If you only knew how far this die rolled. All the way across my room, under my bed, into the far corner of the left side of the room. I had to move my bed in order to get it. So I don't know. Let me breathe a minute. And I'm going to take exactly the side that was revealed when I found it under the bed. It's the sign of Virgo. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I do feel like your progress is going to require you guys to, maybe you're overthinking things, my 3s. You're overanalyzing, overthinking things. And because the Virgo is very analytical, but the Virgo also has a lot to do with health. And I'm noticing I'm huffing and puffing after getting this, looking under things all over the place, and then finally finding it in that corner, moving my bed. It has a lot to do with wellness, a lot to do with service to other people's wellness. So maybe you are a healer in some way, and this is a skill or a line of work that you're being pushed to move into, maybe reluctantly. You don't really want to do it. You're overthinking it, or you're starting to feel like being in service to people is consuming you in some way. Maybe it's affecting your health, dealing with other people's health and healing process. But yeah. Whew. Then you also have the sign of Mars coming through. Wait, I'm holding it wrong. There we go. So Mars is about physical energy, fiery physical energy. It's also about sexual needs. So either you are feeling a drought, maybe you're doing Ramadan right now and you're not married, or you're just in a predicament where you cannot have sex. But I'm really feeling your physical energy. There needs to be a focus there. Maybe you're feeling drained a lot. Maybe you feel like you're not as physically fit as you used to be. Maybe you feel like you need to work out more. Wow. Because you're getting the 6th house again. This is the number 6 coming through. Wait, let me make sure. Because now it's looking like 9. Yeah, this is the 9th house. Because I was going to say. All right, so we got a little bit of cultural expansion happening here for you. A need to travel, a need to broaden your horizons. However, which is a part of your purpose. Maybe you are meant to host retreats, be a part of retreats. I'm actually planning a retreat soon. Shameless plug. But maybe you're meant to work on retreats that have to do with health. Perhaps you need to go on one in order to boost your physical energy. It just feels like movement in a direction that is forcing you to go towards your purpose in some way, shape, or form. Okay, I don't want to dwell too long there. Let's move your advice card to the side and see what opportunity for progress is coming towards you now. You have Malika of Staffs, which is the Queen of Wands. And Per, I believe, is the High Priest. Let me make sure of that before I confirm. With that Queen of Wands energy coming through, though, you're getting an opportunity to make progress in your social standing, I'm feeling. I feel like the way people see you is shifting at this time. Maybe you're looking more beautiful. Maybe you're loving on yourself more, so people are seeing that. And it's also giving you a very ambitious energy, but a very humbling and nice, ambitious and determined energy. This is the Hierophant, the High Priest, and there's something about your spiritual growth at this time that is taking off. So you're progressing spiritually. I don't know what it is you're doing, but you're getting an opportunity to elevate spiritually at this time and to elevate your position in your community. All right. What tools are your ancestors giving to you at this time for your progress? You need to claim it. Spirit Keeper of the North. It does feel like you're being given the tool of purpose, of knowing what your higher purpose is. The North Node is seen as the future, as destiny, as purpose now. And that's in astrological sense of things. But to get the Spirit Keeper of the North as a tool, it's time for you to contemplate and turn within and connect to your ancestors. Really watch your dreams, meditate, and the answers will be there. It's like the tool they're giving you is the ability to find your direction. Maybe you feel like you're really, really in the dark. You don't know which way to go. You're being given a tool, the tools at this time to help you put an end to things that are in your way, that hold you and pull you backwards. Take some time to really breathe. Explore what's working and what's not working for you, and what and whom you need to release, where you need to make repairs, and in your physical environment as well, and your body. It's a time to really make plans regarding your future and to know your ancestors are right there with you. So the tool they're giving you is the ability to really go deep within and know what you need to do for your progress. know what you need to release, know what you need to hold on to, and to the ability to call on your ancestors for added assistance and guidance. All right. So what aspect of yourself is rising to the surface to help you with this progress now that you need to embrace? It's the medicine mother. Honor your inner knowing. So the aspect of yourself rising to the surface is that inner knowing, that connection to spirit, that intuitive guide that the spirit keeper of the North tools help you tap into by going within, meditating, praying, calling on your ancestors and your angel guides. You will be able to find the direction you need to be going in. Okay. Wow. What magic is within you that you don't see yet? Or what purpose? You have the rhythm Maracadon. And it says from a child to an adult. It's like you're going through a growth process right now. It says a rites of passage you've gone through unbeknownst to you. Congrats. So you've been going through some form of test. Some type of growth spurt spiritually that you weren't even aware you're going through. And for that reason, you're being gifted these things in the next day to 2 days that will help you reach whatever this level here is that you want to reach. This ambitious, determined, successful energy of the queen. And you could be man or woman. All right, what do you need to do right now to progress? You have the great serpent. I think I put that the right way. Ouroboros. Ouroboros or Ouroboros. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. So I'm going to stop trying. Okay. So it says, the guardian, the tail eater. All right. What do you need to do now? There is a need to protect your energy, I'm seeing. Get yourself a sacred space where you feel safe to do your inner work. Maybe you live in an environment where it doesn't feel like you have the ability to really, really go within, to really, really do a full transformation. But they're saying there's a need for you to really, at this time, get your sacred space together. Because this energy engulfs opposites. What is masculine becomes feminine. What is feminine becomes masculine. What is sky becomes earth. No, what is the past becomes your future. So you've entered a quantum realm where everything is a possibility and no one knows the limits. So just when you started thinking your life was coming clean, straightening out, getting into focus, this energy takes you once again on an entirely different journey. So, yeah, what you need to do right now is make sure you are in a space where you can harness this incoming energy. And I do feel like you may feel like you're in a loop. Like you see how it's like eating its own tail. Maybe you feel like things keep going around and around for you, no matter how you're trying to get free of something that is repetitive. It just seems like it keeps going around. There's something at this time that you have to learn. I do see mentors in your life. I see spiritual guides and teachers coming into your life. And that's what you really need to progress right now at this time. Maybe there's an opportunity for some kind of spiritual elevating or lesson or awakening coming in the next day to 2 days. Whatever it is, it's what you need right now that will help you get clear on what it is you want to manifest in the future. Okay. And what could be a challenge for you? The desert. Well, the desert would be a challenge for anybody, huh? Okay. So, the desert. How is the How is the desert going to be a challenge for you? Let's take a look-see. Okay. Just show me. Let me find the page. All right. Drought, wasteland, the Badlands. So the desert, what I do pick up from the desert is it can leave you disoriented. You know how you're in the desert, maybe sometimes you see, well, you don't know, but you know, you've seen when they show people lost in deserts, they hallucinate, they see illusions, they start to think things are like the desert never ends, or they see oases that aren't there. It's like you're longing for solid ground, but ahead of you, you don't see it. So your challenge is going to be, though you may be thirsty, hungry, pleading with life for things to go back to normal, so you can enjoy the comforts of day-to-day life as you have known it. Your challenge is going to be to embrace the discomfort of the desert, because in your heart, you know that someday you will reach water again. And instead, tap into the energy of this landscape, because it will make you stronger. It will make you more resilient. It will make you tap into your spirit guides more. It'll give you more clairvoyant visions. It'll open you up creatively, because your mind will be all over the place. So just let the desert work its magic is what I'm hearing for you. That may be a challenge, because you know when you're in the desert, you feel like, oh my God, it's never going to end. But they're letting you know, use that energy to persevere. All right. And that would be a challenge. So your advice, willpower. If it ain't synchronized, I don't know what that is. Improve your willpower to reduce your stress level. So if you're stressing out, just know that you're being tested at this time to make progress based off of sheer will. To know that your guides got you, to know that the desert isn't endless, to know that cycles eventually come to an end, and or you can step out of the one that you're in and into a new one. You have made it through a rites of passage. You are about to level up spiritually, and you're on the right path. Even though you might feel like, I don't know which way to go. They're telling you right now your focus should be inward and spirit, okay, based. Concern yourself with your spiritual growth and your inner knowing and what you want. That's where you'll find the willpower, and that's where you'll find where your next step will take you. Right now, focus on your physical, mental, spiritual health, okay? And possibly that of others, if that is the line of work you're hoping to be in. On that note, my threes, I hope this resonated with you guys in some way. Your reading was a little bit all over the place, especially with the dice flying. So I know how you're feeling right now, my threes. A little bit of confusion may be there. But right now you're confused because they're saying your focus is misguided. And in the next day to 2 days, please take every opportunity you can to focus within and call on your ancestors for assistance. Okay? Take that spiritual growth spurt that you have been blessed with. On that note, I'm going to say peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Later. Hey, pal 2. You were drawn to the candle. I feel like things are about. I really feel like things are about to be lit. Like something about you being on fire. I don't know. And it's about to start. Like see how it's not burnt at all yet? Something is coming in that is going to set you ablaze, is what I'm hearing. So let's just see. Put your advice card over here for the end. And what opportunity for progress is coming towards you right now? All right, you have the Six of Cups. It did come through reverse. I do feel like something from your past is coming back around. Maybe a opportunity for reconciliation. Perhaps there's someone that you haven't been really dealing with or talking to, that it does feel like, or it's in a career or something that used to spark you and you gave up on it, but it's coming back around again for you to get another go at it. So it could be a person or something you were very emotionally invested in. Six of Wands, Six of Staves. It will be success. So I do feel a worry with something or someone from your past that you may feel like it's coming back in, but you're not really sure if it's going to work out. And they're letting you know that this time around things will be different. Things will work out. Okay? So what tool is being given to you by your ancestors so that you could progress right now? The tool of shape-shifting. So you're being blessed with the ability to adjust. That's why things will not be the same as before, because you have the ability now to adjust to the way things are. For example, you are not the same person you were before, so you're not going to react to the same things the way you did before. And when you have the ability of the shapeshifter given to you, you have the ability to adapt. So whatever bothered you before, it's not going to bother you this time, because you have the ability to be anything that you desire. You're no longer attached to a certain identity, a certain ideal. You're seeing the world through new eyes. And when you're doing that, you can make your reality into whatever you want. You can see the point of view of others if you weren't able to before. And if you haven't been able to manifest certain dreams, then just shift the way you see the person or the situation. And that's the gift they're giving you now, is to be able to see things through new eyes. Okay? Let's see what aspect of yourself is rising to the surface to help you with this progress. The Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. And then you'll have your victory. But if you're afraid to even try again, then you're going to miss out on this great opportunity that's coming in the next day to 2 days for you to reconcile with something and to be successful, to be happy, to be victorious. I want to move this. Okay? So that's what's going to have you lit, is to get over something that in the past made you feel a certain way. And now you're being given a tool to see it through new eyes, to react to it differently, to be fearless, to stand strong. And in that aspect of it, of looking at things, you will succeed. And that could be a career or a person. All right, what magic is within you that you don't see, or what purpose? You have Bamba. Maybe you have some Puerto Rican, ancestry. Not everyone. It says, honor your roots. Go to your family's place of origin or visit someone from your past. So for many of you, this has a lot to do with a past person that you really had a lot of love for, that perhaps you grew distant, you struggled to forgive them, but it could also have to do with a place of the past, a position you were in the past. You are in need of revisiting something and giving it another look-see, another try, because this time it will be successful as long as you're fearless and you stand strong. Tap into your inner warrior. All right, what do you need to do right now to get this progress going? We have copper coming through. I love copper. It's probably one of my favorite things to wear. This copper here is kind of dull now. I gotta shine this up. It's copper wire wrapped around my quartz crystal, because copper is great for not activating, that's not the word I'm looking for, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. But it's a great, oh God. I wonder if the word is in here. I'm going to look in here because it's a word I'm looking for. Conductor. It's a great conductor. Okay, I found it before I even got to the page. But it's a great conductor of energy. Okay, so the book says fertility, the womb, and Venus. So where you need to progress, what you need to do right now in order to progress is you need to tap into the energies of love, pleasure, and fertility. That is the magic of copper. All right. And it's an amplifier. It helps to magnify this energy as well. So yeah, you're going to need those energies in order to go back and face what's coming back to you from your past, or what you need to revisit from your past. All right. And it also gives you a break from stress and worry and overworking. It gives you a chance to prioritize and pursue more sensual pleasures. Like shift your priorities for a minute so that your heart can awaken. Because maybe you've been a little too focused on work, and you need to light this fire of passion again. And yeah. All right. They want you to bring some sensuality into your life and into your energy. All right. Your ancestors are coming through. Aphrodite is smiling upon you. So, what will be a challenge for you at this time? The temple. The temple makes me think of your body for some reason. And it's almost the same colors. This bluish green. So let me see what they're saying. But I'm getting a vibe like the challenge for you may be going within, trusting. Let's see. The sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. So your challenge in progressing at this time may be having a sacred space. Like, they want you to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. So this also has a lot to do with your past, with your roots, with where you come from, or someone. There's a need for you to travel inward. What do you spend your time worshiping? Your phone, money, material stuff? What barriers do you draw between yourself and things sacred? There's a need for you to look at your altar. If you have an altar in your home, they want you to reboot it. All right. Put some new things on it. Clear it off. There's something surprising that you'll discover. All right. They want you to see everyone in a certain light. What I'm hearing is like, know that your temple is within. You can always take a spiritual journey within. But know that everyone is a temple. So give everybody, your challenge is going to be seeing the sacred in everything and everyone. Yeah. So maybe this activity or this person that you left in the past that's going to come back in for reconciling, revisiting. There's going to be a need for you to really see the sacredness of this person, the connectedness of this person to you and to all things. Might not be easy, but you could do it. You end up victorious as long as you're fearless and you stand strong. And your advice? Limitation is power. Lean into your limitations. So where you feel, I can't, this is difficult, that is your driving force. Allow your ego to play a little bit and let your ego come out and be like, what? I can't. This is too difficult. Is someone or someplace or something bringing up fear in me? And let that be your motivation. Lean into the things that try to be obstacles and challenge you, because they are actually your motivators that'll push you to do things you would never have done before. And that's really what I got for you, my pal. Twos. I hope this resonated in some way. I do send you light and love. You look like you're going to be all right. You will be all right. You're pretty strong. I feel a very strong, fighting, persevering energy from you. And I want to send you lots of love. Peace. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Blessings to you. You should sign up for my 5-day free workshop. Description should be, in the description. And you'll have all them good things that come from being a part of my tribe if you do. Later. Last but not least, my pal ones who are drawn to the laughing Buddha. You about to really experience overjoy. And I hate to use that term because there's no such thing as being overjoyed, but just so filled with happiness in the next day to 2 days. Something is going to pop off. Something's going to jump off in your life that is going to have you. This guy is like mouth open laughing, not just smiling. He's like, ah ha ha ha. And he is carrying a bounty. Not only does he have something he can give, but he's also holding on to coins. And look at his back. He got a sack of prosperity there. So he has enough to give, and this makes him so happy. I feel like there's something you're doing or that will help you progress towards whatever it is you seek. That's going to put you in a position where you will be able to give because you will have received so much. And if you don't believe it, I feel like that's going to be the challenge that's going to come up for you. So I'm going to put this over here, put him here. Anytime during this reading you have doubts, you just take a look at the laughing Buddha. I'm trying to see if he's more visible on his back. Yeah, I think that might be a better position for him. So you can see his face. He can't lay flat on his back because he has that big sack of prosperity. All right, so we're going to put your advice card over here with him. And let's see what opportunity for progress is coming towards you now, my ones. We have Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups in traditional tarot. We also have Malika of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups in traditional tarot. So what I'm feeling, because the Daughter of Cups did come through reverse, but Malika is upright. There's some kind of growth that's happening for you where you're going from child to adult type energy. Let me think on this for a minute, because it's really giving me an energy of a growth spurt, but it's also giving me an energy of going from a lack of faith and confidence in some kind of creativity or ability that you have, and growing into an energy where you just feel like, your heart's open to receive. Your emotions are out there. Like you're just transparent at this time with your authenticity, with your emotions. Very, very highly protected spiritually at this time. I do feel like there's a gift that you have that at one point you might have been kind of not, I don't want to say not confident, but I feel like a little bit of a self-doubt or a mistrust that it was something worth anything, or that it would be honored ever. I want to see what they think of the Daughter of Cups, the writer of this. Yeah, someone who has broken dreams, issues from their childhood, issues with their inner child, certain things that may have happened to you that are connected with your childhood. Maybe there were dreams you had. You always thought you would be a musician or some kind of artist. And up until this point, you have not seen this manifest. And for that reason, you may be doubting it. But there's an inner flame. You see this spark? Something that still remains intact. Maybe you still do it in your own spare time. Maybe you still do it now with no expectations. But there's something connected to your childhood that is going to help you create beauty on this earth. And it has to do with your imagination. And they want you to know it's safe for you to trust, it's safe for you to dream. And I do feel like the progress that's happening that you're moving towards is coming in at this time is the ability to open up your heart and to dream, to know you're in safe hands, and to just expose your creativity, which you put your whole heart into, and just putting it out there, how you feel, who you are, unapologetically. All right, what tool are your ancestors giving you to help you with this progress? Eagle medicine. You know what's crazy? Yesterday when I was out in the car, I saw a huge bird fly above. I was trying so hard to see if it was an eagle or a hawk. I believed it was an eagle. So to see eagle medicine come through in one of my readings now, I'm thinking that's confirmation. Eagle medicine gives you the ability to see things from a different perspective, to see things from outside of the realm of human capabilities, and to understand things on a higher level. It gives you a connection to the creator and the higher realms of like the heavenly realms. And it gives you also, they're giving you courage and the stamina to do what you need to do, to do what you once felt was not going to happen. You're going to right something that maybe was done wrong to you. Maybe people hated on you. Maybe there was jealousy. Maybe people didn't give you opportunities or held back things from you that would have helped you progress. You're being given the medicine to overcome it, to face things that once were meant to put you in fear, to hold you back. You're very much connected to the Creator at this time. So know that your prayers are being heard and will be answered. Okay? Don't worry about that. Go within and imagine, feel like you're an eagle. All right? And just imagine the power of the eagle, the clarity of your eyesight, the power of your talents. And just let the eagle energy fill you. That same high-flying ability to be above earthly things. That's the tool that you're being given, that you're going to need at this time. Now, what aspect of yourself is rising to the surface to help you with this? Heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. I feel that maybe there's a part of you that shut down when your dreams were broken or your heart was broken at some point. And now your heart is opening back up. Look, you're pretty much in a position of surrender. And this aspect, the heart guardian, they want you to know, your ancestor wants you to know your heart is being protected at this time. So you are free to love and to let yourself be loved by others. You will not be hurt. Your heart's being very, very much guarded, and you can let down your guard a little bit because it does feel like you have a high guard up around your heart. Okay? They want you to welcome with open arms any opportunities to give love and to receive love. If that's through your creativity, if that's through your spirituality and your emotional transparency, then do it. All right? Because there's an angelic energy around you that's helping protect you and guide you with issues that are surrounding your heart. This is an angel that helps you with your relationships, whether they be with yourself, with family, or a romantic connection. Okay? So what's rising to the surface now is any fears you had about trust are going to be balanced out or removed. Okay? You're being given the sacred heart. So let love lead the way. Know that you are love, you are lovable, and you are loving. And the energy of love is surrounding your whole world at this time. You have angels swirling around you, encouraging you to open your heart and reveal the blessings that you have to offer. Wow. Welcome support from others, but also give yourself credit when it's due. Learn to receive. Don't try to do everything on your own. Don't try to do everything on your own. And you're about to also forge a very powerful connection with a partner. If you're not in a relationship, one is coming in that's going to be have a very powerful connection. So trust, open up your heart. Wow, they made me dwell there for a minute. Very important for you to know that. Now, what magic is within you that you don't see yet, or what purpose? We have Jondon Wolosidon. Break the chains. Something has become an addiction or an obsession. To break free, you only have to change your focus. So there's something that you've been worried about, something that you constantly worry about. The first thing I heard in my head was social media. There's something that you're letting dictate your thought, your mindset, your progress at this time. You're being given the magic to break that chain where other people's opinions don't matter anymore. Likes don't matter anymore. Views don't matter anymore. Change your focus onto what it is that fills your heart and do that. Remember this, the feeling of peace and serenity you had when you did what you loved without caring about the opinions of others, without social media to make you have to worry about the opinions of others or the activities of what other people are doing. Okay? You got prosperity coming in. I do feel the progress is going to be in the area of opening up your heart and letting go of what chains it. Okay? What do you need to do right now? Mercury must have something you have to communicate. Maybe you're supposed to be speaking. Mercury not only has a lot to do with the blood, but it also has a lot to do with communication and getting messages out. I'm of course going to check the book out, what their opinion was when she created it. But I really am getting there's something about you where you need to be speaking and sharing messages, signals. So what you need to be doing right now, don't rush any big decisions, okay? Rather, instead, pay particular attention to the energy and precise words that are being spoken and written by you and towards you. Make sure no one's trying to fool you with anything, any trickery. I'm also hearing. And don't you use any trickery. Be straight up, be truthful, okay? But the reason why you see the pinky is the energy of Mercury is found in the pinky finger, okay? And the color is green. That also connects you to your heart chakra, the color green. So don't sign any contracts yet. Mercury is liquid, okay? But what is liquid becomes solid. So until clarity is found, clear words are expressed by an honest person, don't sign your name onto anything yet. All right? Anything is possible in the realm of Mercury, but it can be a very transfixing and seductive like metal. So there may be deals and contracts that are going to be whirling into your energy at this time. And what you need to do right now is to make sure everything is clear, that you're not signing up for something that you're going to regret, and you're speaking your truth. You're communicating exactly what it is you want and you need, okay? So it's a good time for waiting. I'm sorry, not waiting. A good time for writing and teaching, okay? So you may be a writer, you may be a teacher of some kind. Take what resonates. It's a very good time. That should be what you should be doing right now. Writing or teaching or speaking in some way, I'm hearing. Okay, wow. What can be your challenge? the dead end. Well, I would think a dead end would be anyone's challenge, but I feel like that's a fear of yours that you have to overcome. Your fear that you will hit a dead end. I don't know why, but that's just what I feel is something that you may have experienced before, where you felt like you were moving forward and then things just stopped. And it's funny, right before I pulled this card, everything stopped. My camera shut off, actually. So I was like, oh no, I'm hitting a dead end. I didn't say that, but it felt like it, like the end of my memory on my phone or on my SD card, because I use my phone. I don't use the laptop. The laptop angle when it videos is not clear for me. This camera works a lot better. But anyway, it's the closed door, the final chapter. So though the dead end may give you a sense of dead, it's really very much alive, because it's a force that stops you from moving forward as planned. Okay? It can be thick, dense, uncompromising. It's like a wall beyond all walls with thorns and stones. It just simply says to you, no more, child. You have reached the last page of this chapter. And it's natural to want to resist and struggle to make your way, to prove your point, to hold on to what was. But in this way, you fight with life itself. So the end you're facing is very much a beginning. There are doors opening all around you, just not the ones you planned on walking through. If you're honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning. So the challenge for you is going to be letting go of things so that you can have a new beginning. Wow. And let's get you some advice, my happy Buddha. Life path. Why this card scares me right now is because when I was shuffling these cards to set up these piles, I saw this card at the bottom of the deck. And I said, wow, babies. And I said, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And here it is again, like, no, this is the card for pile 1. So life path. Do you wonder about your divine life path and purpose? You have been enrolled in spiritual training. This training might be obvious in the form of a course you're undertaking, or hidden in a life lesson that is currently triggering your healing, learning, or growth. Whether it is obvious or not, successfully completing this training will empower you to fulfill your divine purpose this lifetime. Further clarity will be revealed to you. The universe promises that you shall know what you need at the perfect time and in a way that you cannot miss. So your advice is that you're in a spiritual training for a divine mission that serves your soul development and spiritual growth at this time. And it's also going to help other people, but it's going to help you express your spiritual purpose this lifetime. And at times your training may be, something a little bit more obvious and aligned with a certain spiritual path. And then at other times it may be disguised in or ordinary, like life circumstance that you have to go through. So if you're not sure what you're meant to be learning, hopefully this reading gave you some clarity of what you need to be focusing on. But just look at the situations in your life that are causing you the most struggle. That is where you will find your training taking place. And it looks like for you, pile 1s, it's going to be in releasing and letting go of things that are dead, things that no longer are serving a purpose in your life. Wow. So if you feel stuck right now, maybe you're focusing on an issue that feels like it won't resolve itself, then you're being guided at this time and advised to ask for help from your spiritual team. Okay? Or call on your higher self. Be patient. Don't resist what is, but don't fall into it either. Okay? Use meditation, journaling, dance, music, art, yoga, time in nature, and prayer to strengthen you as you move through this training. Okay? Don't worry if sometimes a smaller desire has to be sacrificed for the attainment of a greater vision. Be at peace. Know that all things shine at the right time, and so shall you. This is a confirmation, not just advice, that a vision of your path on earth is being shared with you right now. Whether in small daydreams, whether in this reading, whether in big dreams at night or meditation, or simply in feedback you receive repeatedly from different sources. You're being asked to trust in what you see, sense, and feel about your vision for your life path and divine purpose. Even if you're not clear, trust that it is coming to you with loving divine timing. Be open-minded and listen for what makes your heart sing. And I really hope, my ones, that was a deep read. I hope that this gave you some clarity. I am worn out from this reading. This was some intense energy, all 4 piles. I hope that it has helped you all in some way, shape, or form know how to progress forward in the next day to 2 days. This is like the next few hours that this energy is activating. So get ready. I'm just happy that you trusted me to be a guide along your path. And I love you guys. Please like the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new here so you can continue to receive such pure guidance and heartfelt service. I was going to do some dancing with you guys today, but my energy is spent. I think y'all got out of this what you were supposed to get. On that note, I'm going to send you off with peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. By the way, don't forget to check me out on Amazon. I have a journal that is being released called Unleash Your Energy, the journal, the STEAM journal for master manifestors. And I think anyone drawn to this reading today is a master manifestor. Bye.